Please subscribe show. YouTube Cole Spivey. Yeah, man. Come on, Cole.
Okay.
Does have a good amount of sugar, but it's okay though.
Okay, so she's gonna get the first taste on it. It's like what, 120 calories or something?
Well, it's 120 calories per serving. I think that's 2 servings. Has 10% coconut water. Actually, it's only 1 serving.
It does taste like coconut water. Let's say coconut water.
I think it's
ultimately, I think.
Yeah.
Was it? It's a daiquiri, or is it daiquiris? No, super drink. No, it goes by super drink. Superior hydration. So it's not a daiquiri. It's just superior hydration. Where's yours?
It's over here. Pardon me. Orange and mango.
Orange and mango.
Whatever has the same amount of
Here,
vitamins.
we can do it like doing cheers, kind of like tipping. Like.
Are we going to open this one too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna open it, but.
Okay.
I'm saying we can like you do with wine glasses. You kind of like with a cheers.
All right, we're gonna say Fort Worth on the count of 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Fort Worth. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's try it. Okay, we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. It's hard to do.
1, 2, 3.
Cheers. There we go. Okay.
Yummy.
There we go. You kind of see that right there. Go right here. Okay. And we're headed to a next location. So there's no straight sign here, so we don't know exactly where we are, but we're by the Love Texas Art. And I think I used to work for an art exhibit that was along here, and that's where I got the idea to write the thief story, because he was starts off the guy writing from prison, but he's writing about an artist that steals art off the wall. And this right here is Love Texas Art, which was loosely in the middle of the story of Thief's Story. Here. You can see the out gallery going in right here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we're just taking a peek inside there for a minute. But anyway, Tom Burnett is the art thief in the story. It was loosely based on an art studio that was right there. It's called the Milan. I believe it was in No. It was 2004 when Milan opened. It's no longer there. And now they have this one right here. This looks like it says something to do with up the hill slowly. It's Carol Swanson. I can't remember the actress's name on the Milan Theater, but she did watercolors. That's all I remember. She was a famous film actress that was showing off her watercolors, and I don't remember the name of the actress. We might go through there. Let's just do one pit stop right over this way. Okay, so it's a private event. We won't go in there. Oh, Scat. We gotta check out Scat. Come on. So Scat is a jazz lounge. And I think my second wife took me to this one, Angel. She took me here. I didn't even know it existed. No, it's right here. It's a jazz lounge. So it's jazz lounge known as Scat. It's in this building, which is EFW Woolworth Building. It has been listed in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior, 1994. Fairly new. Yep, this is Scat's. So you go downstairs. Here's some art right here. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's got an artist's name right here. Pretty cool. Didn't notice that one. It actually has light on it at nighttime. It's kind of got a shady feeling a little bit, but you go in. I think you take an elevator. You can go in. Oh, sorry about that. You go in. You can take an elevator downward. And they've got a piano set up, and you can get wine. We might check this out sometime. But it's called the Jazz Lounge. Scat. Let's get a photo. Like step forward a little bit so you can see the sign. A little bit more. Okay, let me see the camera on there. Yeah, you have to go forward a little bit more. About like that. Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. the scat jazz mouth. And scatting is whenever you scat out music, like it's whenever you vocally scat out the music. And Dizzy Gillespie was one of the guys who made that famous with his hands. He was a trumpet, I believe he was a trumpet player. Pretty cool. All right, you ready to head out? There's 1 and 2 on this artwork here. I don't know how you'd even get in. I don't even know how we got in. I don't remember taking an elevator. I seriously don't remember. I think there was a door right here, maybe, that you got in through here. That looks like a door.
Don't touch the dirty walls.
But that's what I'm thinking. Back in the day, probably. Unless, nope, this is true. This is right. You go in through here.
Touchy.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to touch doors. And you can enter Simply Fondue's, which is down this way, but I don't think it's connected to Scat's. It actually might be Scat's. I don't know for sure. And there's an elevator there. That may be the way to get in. I'm not for sure. This is probably a different restaurant. We're gonna go this way, to the left? Huh? They've already started. Yeah, we're gonna head back. We're gonna head back through there. That's one of the courtyards where they have the arts festival. They have many of them. The Fort Worth Arts Festival is usually held in this courtyard known as Chisholm Trail, or they can call it Chisholm Trail. You can probably get away with calling it that. There's some parking. Earthbounds too is pretty cool. If you like shopping for like hippie stuff, this is known as Earthbound, and it's like a hippie store. You can get like sandalwood or sandals, or you can get like incense, stuff to keep your weed in if you're into that, like little boxes and things like that. We're going to another stop real quick though. I think the band's still, hey, come on. I think the band is warming up. But this is known as Earthbound Trading Company. And it's kind of like, I don't know, you can buy clothing and like purses and hippie clothes. San Francisco kind of stuff. It's been there for a long time. It's moved around a little bit through Fort Worth. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Earthbound used to be right here. And they made this into another store. Or they switched it another way, I think. All right, you ready? All right, here's something here, the Sanger building. All right, so this is actually the Sanger building. There is a building not far from here that's related to Etta Place. I don't know if it's a Sanger building, but this is originally built to house Sanger Brothers. This was the first department store building west of the Mississippi River to feature manufactured weather. I don't know what that means. Air conditioning is what they call it. The store opened in the new 1 million plus building on June 25th of 1929. And this timing coincided with the country entering the Great Depression and downtown Fort Worth completing one of the largest building bottoms. That's it right there. Now they have like a clothing store. Next stop. There are rumors that Etta Place was near here. This is Circle Theater, the downtown version of it. I think the one I performed at was off of Magnolia Street, but they're doing the Young Frankenstein. Let's see if they're open.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they're open?
Don't touchy.
No, they're not open.
So Saturdays 3 and 8. Probably at about 7. We'll open up.
They're probably about to open. It's Mel Brooks. Have you ever heard of Mel Brooks? The Young Frankenstein. That's Circle Theater right there. These are actually called
me smell.
The nickname on them is the Lofts, but these are apartment buildings that this used to be a famous bank building, and it's off of Throckmorton. And basically, okay, we got a classic car kind of thing. They have a bar or like a club at the basement. But a long time ago, this got hit by a tornado and destroyed. So when it was a bank building, the tornado came through, tore it all up almost completely. Well, not completely, but it devastated the building. So they repurposed the building to be what's known as apartment lofts. And they've got a club in the basement. It's a well-known club. And she's going to Buffalo Brothers. Oh, it's pizza and wings. Are you hungry?
No, I just wanted to smell it.
Oh, she wanted to smell the buffalo wings. But anyway, this is a giant loft building. And we're not too far from the central library. Isn't that amazing? It's an amazing building. You got Charles Schwab located here, and then right next door, the Chase building. I don't know if it's related to the bank. It probably is. This whole building probably has to do with JP Morgan right here. Then it may be known as the Chase building. That's what they call it. Which I applied to Chase and they didn't hire me because I was only at a grocery store bank. But supposedly they're kind of rude, so I don't know. They may not be. I don't know. They're JP Morgan. They have more money than... So the rumor about JP Morgan is they helped out the Nazis back in the 40s until they found out what was going on and they pulled out. But it was true. They were connected to the Nazi regime. Chase, JP Morgan was. And then they found out what was going on and they removed their funding from Germany. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Leave a comment. But that's the actual building right there. Chase on Throckmorton, the Chase building. It's right next to the Lofts too that we were right at. You about ready?
Yeah.
Ask that again. What'd you ask?
What's Etta Place?
Okay, Etta Place is a person's name. She helped Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid escape the law. She hid them. They were known as the Hole in the Wall Gang. So Etta she worked at a brothel. She was like a madame. So she had her own place, but that was her last name. Her name was Place. And she hid Butch Cassidy and Sundance in different places, and she knew the traffic of the law. So she knew where the police would be. They never found Sundance, and they never found Butch Cassidy, not until they went to Mexico. Let's go, come on. That really happened. And it happened here at Fort Worth. Somewhere in here, there's something dedicated to her, but I've never been able to find it. And it's called, it's basically called Etta Place, but it's somewhere around it. I haven't really looked it up, so I don't know if it's real or not, but it supposedly really happened. And it's somewhere near in this area. This is a famous Mediterranean.
Turkish. I like hummus. I like Mediterranean food. I don't think we'll ever try German, but I want to try a nice French restaurant one day. I've kind of worked from that room. It's not too bad. Hot appetizer, $9. We share it. Dinners.
Okay, so if we head down this way, we'll find the courthouse. And I have applied for a divorce there back in the day. It's my first wife. Okay, the library is this way. So we're on 3rd Street, which is where we were in Taylor. That's where the library is. We got 11 seconds. Come on. Ready? And go. Got another 2 seconds.
Go out to eat, have good food.
We make good food. And you can see right over here, you've got some neoclassical buildings right way down here too. Way over and there. Can't cover all Fort Worth. I mean, I guess you could try all in one day, but it'd be pretty tough.
I don't know.
It's a rare kind of snake. So watch out. That's actually a hair wig, or what would they call it? Extension? Hair extension?
I have no idea.
It looked like a hair extension. This is the Renaissance Worthington. Okay, that's the Renaissance Worthington. At the top of that is the oil bar. At the very top, it's known as the oil bar.
Don't forget to pay to park. You can download the app too.
Right here too, yeah. Guess if you wanted to download the app for this area. Okay, you ready to cross? Come on. We're on 2nd Street right now. Crossing with alongside of Throckmorton. Crossing 2nd is what we're doing. West 2nd.
I kind of want to see what the Hooters uniforms look like now. Supposedly they went from a certain different short to something else. Not Pete, I just want to see.
What are you talking about?
Hooters.
Oh, we're gonna sneak into Hooters real quick because she's doing an illegal walking right here.
They started doing something that looks like bathing suit bottoms.
No, they're like orange shorts.
They changed it 2 months ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it looked like bathing suits, but something else.
Oh, right.
Like an old woman saying
She got kicked out of the Hooters one time. We were together and we got kicked out of Hooters. They asked her to leave.
Oh, no, they still got the orange, I guess. The pantyhose. All right, that's being nosy. Where's she looking at, Mom? Come on and eat your wings and lick your fingers with your wings. Oh, come in? Oh, okay, so we don't look crazy. Oh, bye.
Equal opportunities. Equal employment. There's where you can like rent bikes. This is where you can rent bikes.
People look through the window all the time.
You can't really see through it.
I think they do somehow. Maybe they switch back.
That's where you can rent bikes right there. At that area right there. It's another area. Right after Throckmorton.
There's something else here. Just be like, no, I'm not using
And here's where you can pay for parking too. You can have languages too if you speak a different language.
Oh, now hiring. Is that Jimmy John's?
I don't know. It looks like. Oh, it is. Yeah. It's not open right now though. This is Strayer University right here. This is called the office at the Two City Place, and they have a university there. So if you're trying to study something, you can actually I've never heard of it, but it's called Strayer University. $12 an hour.
Well, they have 2 cutting boards. Definitely a little bit smaller, set up a little differently. And maybe on top there.
You about ready? I don't know what this is. I haven't seen this before. It looks like a parking garage. I've never seen that before. There used to be a Brazilian steakhouse right over this way. I don't see it. Oh, you're right. Save the clock tower. What time did that strike?
That wasn't 7 times, was it?
It's 7? It strikes 7 times. Yeah. That's the clock tower at the court building. Okay, so one side is a courthouse or associated with law and things like that. This is the Texas de Brazil. I guess you would pronounce it churrascaria, but you can get like all you can eat meat there. And I guess this is like the central courthouse or the main courthouse, but that also, you can get marriage license and divorce papers there. The same right here too, I think. I don't know, this one is probably more bigger trials and stuff like that. Bigger court issue and the central one. I don't really know, to be honest, but I know that they're both courthouses. And this one's a pretty well-known courthouse too, which is right off of Weatherford. I think they even deal with like your vehicle to all kinds of stuff. I really don't know the type of law, but probably a lot of it. Oh, Linda recycled, yay. What'd you recycle?
A soda can.
A soda can? Okay, we got 15 seconds if you want to go over that.
They just start going back the way we came. Is that a church or is that the courthouse?
Well, hang on, let's go across this real quick, come on. Yeah, you can feel it from here. Okay, right here, you can feel the actual fire from here. You feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, you can feel the flames. You can smell it too. Pretty cool. Okay, so here's some stuff. It is one of the most elegant public buildings in the world, they said. Author, Vineman, architect, committed on the 100th anniversary of the Tarrant County Courthouse was 1995. So it was 100 years ago, 1895. Yeah. We marched south down Main Street. Okay. Right, but it's 100 years old. Downtown Fort Worth was decorated from end to end. It lasted for hours and hours. Never saw so many people in my life. A proud moment for us all. T. Patcher's diary, April of 1918. This says the citizen soldiers of the Texas and Oklahoma National Guards became the 36th Division, who participated in some of the most difficult fighting in France during World War I. But yeah, this is 100 years old, is what it's saying. It's saying that it's 100 years old, that building. And there's an old black and white. That's what it means right here. The 100th anniversary. So what they did was they commenced the 100th anniversary in 1995. So it's more than 100 years old now. It's like 120, 125, 127 years old.
No, 1956.
No, that says 1995. Right.
Oh, the 100th anniversary, so 100 plus 27, so 127.
That's what I just said. I said 127. I have it on tape too.
The 1956
Burrville
election
was the original county seat of Tarrant County until Fort Worth stole the designation in highly contested 1856 election. I don't know what that means. Right, it's 127. I have it on tape too. All right, let's go this way. You know what? Let's go around. Let's go around. Let's go this way. Actually, you know what? I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can. There's crossing guards there. So, or there's at least a crossing walkway. Well, you know what I mean, crossing walkway. Jerome. I looked him up too. There's another one called Raul Elizalde Jr. for criminal defense. And here's Jerry Lofton and Robert D. Hoover for attorney at law. And that also is a law building there. Because I've been in it before for my vehicle. I don't remember if it was for registration. I can't really remember. I just remember going there. Looks like there's something to do with Cowtown over here. If you keep going down this way right here, which is a crossing Belknap, you'll run into the stockyards where Billy Bob's is and all that stuff. We only have like 1 second. No, we can't cross. Yeah, probably. I wanted to get this thing right here. Right over here. No, 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 no.